Hi, my name is Troy. I'm with Chick-a-Woof Ranch. We recently went to the Yoder Poultry auction a few days ago. It was a beautiful day in Kansas. I'm going to step up closer to the camera because I don't have a proper mic, but forgive the wind noise if it gets a little windy. Yeah, we went to the Yoder Poultry auction. We got a few chickens. 5 to be exact. We got some light Brahmas that my wife eyeballed as soon as we got there. But I wanted to show you the chickens themselves and then talk about the auction, and then I'll show the videos here in a few minutes of the actual auction itself. But anyway, these are the chickens. The auction is in Yoder, Kansas, and it is the last Friday of every month. I think they start at 4 o'clock, the actual auction, but I think people were showing up as early as 1 o'clock to get their stuff in early so they could get their auction over earlier. So there's a tip there. If you if you're just selling birds, you could show up really early and then go back at 4. But we had fun hanging out. Of course, they had burgers and pie and everything else. And and if I didn't mention, it is a Amish community, and they were very nice. So when I was taking video, I was pretty careful not to get any of the actual Amish on camera. Yeah, so as far as the auction goes, we did a couple things wrong. We brought our 3 Muscovy ducks and 1 rooster that was getting after one of our kids. We brought those 4 birds, and we brought them in dog kennels. That was probably a mistake because when it got later and it got a little dark, it was hard to see our birds. So when they came up to auction, they pretty much just went for meat value. I figured that was going to happen anyway, but yeah, if you want to up your presentation, one of those little temporary cages that you're about to see that everybody else had is probably what you want to go with. And what I mean by temporary cages, they just took some old fencing and used the little rabbit clips that you put rabbit cages together with, and fashioned those together so you could see the whole bird. See its feet, see the feathers, see if if it was sick or whatever. Some people had their birds in just a cardboard box with some chicken wire over the top. Probably not the best because you can't see, the chicken's feet or whatever. But like I said, a lot of the chickens were going just for meat anyway. Let's see what else. We had, so we spent about, 4.5 hours there. And as soon as our auction was over of our birds and we had gotten ours, we got on out of there, but and settled up with the auctioneer. But everything was real simple. When you show up, you just check your birds in, you give them your name and your address, and you check them in with a number, and then they just go up and down the rows auctioning off, and all the people that are bidding just kind of follow the auctioneer. And they had 2 auctioneers going at the same time, so that was a little bit confusing because in the setting that you'll see, they were kind of back to back, so it was a little difficult, and we didn't get to bid. Sorry about that, battery cut out. So like I was saying, yeah, the auctioneer, they were going back to back, and a little confusing, but it wasn't too bad, and we missed out on something that we wanted to bid for, but that was okay because we spent a little bit more than we wanted on the chickens that we got. So, but my wife did get them, and that was all good. So here's the chickens now. They're in our chicken tractor, basically in quarantine to make sure that they are okay. We don't want to mix them in with the other chickens just in case there's something wrong with them and get everybody else sick. We've made that mistake in the past, and I would highly suggest that you quarantine all animals that you bring onto your farm. We had a issue a few years ago, and that was quite the ordeal. So as far as the rest of the auction goes, let's see. We stopped at the Carriage Crossing there in Yoder, Kansas. It's a restaurant run by the Amish there, and oh, it's wonderful. I think I ended up having a burger this time, and but the kids all had chicken, and it was great. So I highly suggest stopping by there before or after you go to the auction. I can't think of anything else with the auction. As far as what they had, they of course had chickens. They had a lot of ducks. They had rabbits. They had a couple pigs. Man, you name it. They had guinea fowl, turkeys, peacocks. There was a little bit of everything there. So it was all very interesting. And if you're looking for some chickens to supplement yours, or just looking for some meat chickens or some meat ducks and meat rabbits, I would highly suggest it, because the prices were pretty good. We went in, this was the end of January, and it was 70 degrees there, so it was beautiful. We didn't have any complaints at all. Some negatives to it, of course, you don't know the sellers, and you don't know the history to the animals, and that's part of the reason we're quarantining. So that's not great. I guess if you kind of sat around and waited to see who picked up the cages, then you would know who the owners are. Maybe you could talk to them. I guess that's a possibility. I didn't ever see the owner pick up the cages, so when the auction was over, so that wasn't something we could do. Positives, like I said, was price. It was fun. We took the whole family. We didn't take our littlest one because it was 4 hours long. We knew that we were going to be there quite a long time. But I think that's it. I will end the video here, and I will move on to I'll show you the footage that I took at the actual auction and at the Carriage Crossing restaurant. And so thank you for watching the video. I hope it was informational. One of the reasons I wanted to do this video was because there wasn't one on YouTube, and we didn't know what to expect when we got there. So like I said, we made a few mistakes, and something we won't do again. But so hopefully this is informational, and thank you for watching. And if you like this video, please subscribe and hit like, and we will be uploading some more informational videos like this on homesteading and running your small farm. So thank you again.
Hi. Would you like chicken menus? Sure. Now you want your bento table?
Yeah, you're right. It does. She does. It does look like a lot of hay. This is the kind of bird that Erica likes. Whatever looks like winter.
Great plumage.
I like these, and I like the red laced.
They've got great plumage. They aren't freaks. Yeah. They look good. Their butts look good.
There's 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's one down here.
Yep, there they are.
There's 5 of them. Yeah, they are beautiful.
I love these. Oh. I would so bid on you guys. Oh my gosh. Them and the Hamburgs. And then they got I just can't walk it.
Dollar bill?
A lot of
152, 152.
random, so I kept putting it off.
It's all of them. Yeah.
2 red coach and bantam roosters.
All together. And this
Red coach and bantam roosters right there. 2 and a half, 3, 2 and a half, 3, 2 and a half, 3, 2 and a half, 3. 2 and a half, 3, 2 and a half, 3, 2 and a half, 3, $3 bill. $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, $1, 16, 17, 17, 18, 18, 19, 19, 19, so right there, $18, number 81, 81, $2.5, $2.5, $2.5, $2.5, $2.5, $2.5, $2.5, $2.5, $2.5, $2.5, $2.5,